Have you ever dreamed of traveling the world but thought it was too expensive? This is a common sentiment, a misconception that often holds us back from exploring the beautiful blue planet we call home. We are led to believe that travel is a luxury, a privilege reserved for those with hefty bank accounts. But let's debunk this myth together, shall we? Travel doesn't always have to involve first-class flights, five-star hotels, or gourmet meals. The essence of travel is about experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, and creating memories that last a lifetime. And guess what? All of these can be achieved on a budget. Welcome to the world of budget traveling. It's a world where the journey matters more than the destination, where experiences trump material possessions, and where every penny saved is a step towards another adventure. So put your fears aside, open your mind to the possibilities. Believe it or not, seeing the world doesn't have to break the bank. The first secret to budget travel is planning. It's a simple truth, but it holds immense power. Planning in advance allows you to maximize your budget while minimizing your stress. It's not just about booking flights and accommodations early, it's about researching, comparing, and making smart decisions. Cheaper flights aren't a myth, they're a result of diligent planning. By using comparison sites and setting flight alerts, you can snag the best deals. When it comes to accommodations, consider a variety of options. Hostels, budget hotels, and vacation rentals can all offer great value, especially if booked well in advance. But the most crucial aspect of planning is flexibility. Being open to different dates, destinations, and even times of travel can yield significant savings. Sometimes the road less traveled is not only more adventurous but also more economical. Remember, the world is vast and the opportunities are endless. So put on your planning cap and let the journey begin. So planning ahead can save you quite a bit. Next, let's talk about places to stay that won't empty your wallet. Traditional hotels, while comfortable and familiar, can put a hefty dent in your budget. But don't worry, there are plenty of alternatives that can save you money. First, consider hostels. These are not just for backpacking students anymore. Many modern hostels offer private rooms and even en-suite bathrooms, all for a fraction of the cost of a hotel room. Then there are vacation rentals. Websites like Airbnb have revolutionized the way we travel. You can rent an entire apartment or house, which is especially cost-effective if you're traveling as a group. And have you ever thought about house sitting? It's a win-win situation. Homeowners get someone to look after their property while they're away, and you get free accommodation. There are several websites where you can find these opportunities. Accommodations can be affordable if you're willing to try something new. Food is a major part of the travel experience, but it doesn't have to be pricey. Here's a tasteful tip. Visit local markets. They are often brimming with fresh produce and local delicacies at a fraction of the restaurant price. Plus, you get to experience the community's culinary culture up close. Next, don't shy away from street food. It's a quick, inexpensive, and delicious way to sample local cuisine. Just make sure to choose stalls that are busy with locals, a good sign the food is tasty and safe. Finally, dodge those tourist trap restaurants. They're often overpriced and serve diluted versions of local dishes. Instead, seek out where the locals dine. These places will likely offer authentic dishes at more reasonable prices. Remember, part of the adventure is trying new things and adapting to different food cultures. Eating local not only saves you money, but also enhances your travel experience. Experiences make a trip memorable, and they don't have to cost a thing. Now let's talk about how you can find free activities in your travel destinations. First and foremost, public parks are an excellent source of free entertainment. They often host events, have interesting landmarks, and are a great place to people watch, relax, and enjoy the local scenery. Next, free museums. Many museums around the world offer free entry on certain days or at specific times. A quick internet search can help you find these deals. Local festivals are another fantastic way to immerse yourself in the culture of your destination. These events often have no entry fee and provide an insight into local traditions, food, and music. Walking tours are an excellent way to explore a city, learn about its history, and meet fellow travelers. Many cities offer free walking tours, led by local guides who work on a tip-only basis. Free activities can be just as fun and memorable as the pricey ones. Getting around can be another major expense, but there are budget-friendly options. Let's talk about public transportation. It's not just for the daily commute at home, it can be your secret weapon for exploring new places. Buses, trains, trams, and ferries are often much cheaper than taxis or rental cars, and they can give you a taste of local life that you might miss otherwise. Don't forget about the power of your own 2 feet. Walking is an excellent way to see the sights up close, and it's completely free. Similarly, renting a bike can be a cost-effective and fun way to navigate a new city, especially if there are designated cycling paths. The key here is to plan ahead. Download maps and transportation apps, familiarize yourself with routes and schedules, and always have a backup plan. Remember, every dollar saved on transportation is a dollar you can spend on experiences. Choosing cheaper transportation options can significantly reduce your travel costs. Lastly, let's discuss travel insurance. It may seem like an unnecessary cost, but think of it as a safety net, a buffer between your dream vacation and unforeseen circumstances. You see, travel insurance is designed to cover the potential financial risks associated with traveling. Imagine you're halfway across the world and suddenly you fall ill or get injured. Without travel insurance, the medical bills could be astronomical. Now consider the scenario where you have to cancel your trip due to an emergency or your flight gets canceled. With travel insurance, you're covered for those last-minute cancellations. And let's not forget about lost belongings. It's all too common to lose a suitcase or a valuable item while traveling. But with travel insurance, you can claim these losses. So while it may seem like an extra expense initially, travel insurance can be a real game changer when things don't go as planned. In the long run, travel insurance can end up saving you money. Let's recap the key points to traveling the world on a budget. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to revisit some of the most important takeaways. When it comes to planning your trip, remember that the early bird gets the worm. Start planning well in advance and be flexible with your dates. Keep an eye out for low-season deals and discounts, and don't be afraid to explore off-the-beaten-path destinations. They often offer unforgettable experiences at a fraction of the cost. Next, we discussed accommodation alternatives. Instead of expensive hotels, consider budget-friendly options like hostels, guest houses, or even couch surfing. These not only save you money but also give you a chance to meet locals and fellow travelers, enriching your overall travel experience. When it comes to food, eating local is the way to go. Not only is it cheaper, but it also gives you the authentic taste of the place you're visiting. Street food stalls, local markets, and mom-and-pop restaurants are all excellent places to enjoy delicious meals without breaking the bank. We also talked about seeking out free activities. Many cities offer free walking tours, museums have free entry days, and nature is always open for exploration. Keep an open mind, and you'll find that there's plenty to do and see that doesn't cost a dime. Public transportation is another key element of budget travel. It's not just affordable, but it also gives you a glimpse into the local way of life. Plus, it's a greener alternative to taxis or rental cars. Finally, we touched on the importance of travel insurance. While it may seem like an unnecessary expense, it can save you a lot of money and stress in case of unexpected incidents or health problems. With these tips, you can make your dream of seeing the world a reality, even on a budget. Remember, travel isn't about how much you spend, but about the experiences you gain and the memories you make. So pack your bags and start your adventure. The world is waiting for you.